What's up, y'all? Today we're going to do a deep dive on NBA unders since the All-Star break and why we think this is happening. We keep our viewer win streak alive. Then we go over some stat padding that's been happening lately in the NBA. Lastly, we break down today's slate and get right into our picks. So let's get it. We had a nice viewer win from Monday's picks, 10 to win 220. This continues our viewer win streak to 5 videos. Very impressive considering the Bulls game blowout killed the entire gambling community Monday. So today I want to go over a trend in the NBA since All-Star break, and that's less scoring. I read a great article by Rich Richter where he breaks it down. Since the All-Star break, unders are 98, 66, and 1. Well, why is that? For one, the officiating has changed. Foul calls are down 13%, causing free throws to be down 12%. So we went from 19 fouls per team to 16 fouls per team. This leading to a drop-off from 231 points per game to 223. May not seem like a lot, but it's massive when you're talking about spreads. This is now a 141 game sample size. Here's a graph to show some of the star players it's affected most since the All-Star break. My theory is this is for 2 reasons. They want to get foul calls cleaned up before the playoffs, and the big scoring outputs like Embiid and Luka was actually bad for the league. Next, I want to go over something that's not something to be proud of, stat padding. Example number 1, Luka Doncic. Look at the score here when he gets his 10th assist. Shai Gilgeous, he's example number 2. He fouled twice intentionally when the game was over to make sure he got his 30 and extend his streak. Honestly, this is kind of shocking from Shai. I thought he was built different. On a positive note, Booker returned Monday from a 4-game absence, and it didn't take long for him to shake the rest off with a 27, 6, and 7. Things to note, the Pacers, Grizzlies, and Kings are on a back-to-back Bruce Brown revenge game versus Detroit. Interesting with RJ already ruled out and Quickly and Gary Trent questionable. The Cavs, Max Strus is out, Mitchell is questionable, and we already know Dean Wade and Mobley are still out. And the Grizzlies' 2 highest usage guys, Vince Williams and Jaren Jackson Jr., are questionable. Toronto versus Detroit. Detroit is favored for a second game in a row. The safest play here is Cade, 20 points and 8 assists. Once listed, Kelly Olynyk is interesting, coming off a big game versus Denver. I'm going right back to the Bulls for a bounce back versus the Pacers on a back-to-back. My favorite play is Kobe White, 20 points. Should be a fast-paced game. Golden State versus Dallas. We have to play the Luka triple-double here. He's chasing history, and Coach Jason Kidd has proven he will let Luka chase it. On the other side, give me Kuminga, 20 points. Keep in mind, these can't be parlayed together. Kings-Lakers is a rematch from last week. Take a look at these box scores to see how these games played out. The most repeatable thing in my mind is Sabonis and LeBron assist and De'Aaron Fox points. Also note, this is a revenge game for Malik Monk. Hawks versus Trailblazers. Take your pick, DeJounte Murray points or assist. Also take a look at Ayton's last 2 games. He's been given a lot of effort lately, which is a shocker. So those were some tips to help build your parlays for tonight. Here's a couple examples of mine to show you guys where my head's at. Hopefully we can keep that winner streak alive for our viewers to 6 videos. Best of luck tonight, guys, and we will check back in Friday.